Hello there, Itroo here. Today we're going to have a look back at warfare. Now I have covered the warfare in a couple of different videos, however we're going to look at it in a completely different way. We're going to take it down to basics. So the basic understanding with Anno is if you have more warships and more military power than the AI, then you are going to be able to take them out a lot easier. The combat in Anno can be quite simple, and if you are just vastly outpowering them and can keep on top of your production chains and keep pumping out the warships, then you'll be able to take out the AI fairly easy. So if you're looking to actually take out the AI and just ham-fist it and just push through with numbers, you can put down extra shipyards and production chains for the actual manufacturer of the war machines. And if we have a look here, the ship of the line is the best ship for sales. That's 12 minutes production. And the battle cruiser is 15 minutes. Plus you also have the production chains for the actual weapons themselves, which the advanced weapons is a minute on its production chain. If we can find those real quick, there we go. Minute. And the dynamo is another minute. The regular weapons are a minute and a half to actually produce, and you're going to need a load of these if you're going to keep pumping out the actual warships. So what can we do to actually adjust the production chain? Again, you can put down lots and lots of production chains of buildings and shipyards. It takes up space. The other alternative thing that you can do is propaganda. So if we have a look at propaganda, and we have here war effort. Affects production of weapon factories. Affects construction time of ships. So we can increase the production of the weapons that are needed for the ships, and we can increase the production time on the actual ships. So if we have a look at this, we fully load this into propaganda here. 50, 150, that's 300% extra productivity. Plus, because we have used a certain amount of influence on the newspaper, that will get a boost up from 60% on the actual percentage all the way up to, if we mouse over here, propaganda effect is actually 68% strong now because we've used so much extra influence over here. We are getting a bonus of a plus 15% on the actual newspaper. So how has that actually affected the production chains? So if we first have a look at the manufacturing of weapons. So previously we had a minute and a half for the regular weapons and a minute for the advanced weapons and a minute for the dynamite. Now, just to show, we aren't boosting this out here over here at all. So if we have a look at the regular weapons factory, without any other buffs on it, apart from maintenance cost reduction, the propaganda is 344% boost. The electricity, okay, so we've reduced it from a minute and a half down to 16 seconds. So yeah, that is an awful lot quicker. Now the actual dynamite production chain has reduced down to 30 seconds because of electricity, but it isn't being boosted by the actual propaganda. So the dynamite subsidiary is not being affected. However, the advanced weapons is getting the boost from the propaganda. The 344% productivity reduced down to 22 seconds on its production chain. This is higher because it didn't actually or the percentage base is higher on this, as that was a minute based on it being just by itself, not boosted with electricity. The advanced weapon requires electricity, so it's not going to get any boost on its productivity, but still 22 seconds for production. Now, if we have a look at the actual warships, if you were producing ship of the lines, which took 12 minutes before. We've reduced that down to 3 minutes and 44 seconds per production. And 15 minutes on the battleships, down to 4 minutes and 40 seconds. So we have reduced it down to a little under a third of its production time just on the actual ships. And we are going to be producing insane amounts of extra weapons, so we're not going to be running out anytime soon. So if you want to basically triple your ship production and not need the extra working force and the extra shoreline and the actual production chains, a simple adjustment on the propaganda will allow you to produce 3 times the amount of warships as you could previously. Hopefully you found this video useful. If you did, do appreciate any likes on the video and subscription to the channel, and comment down below if there's another video you'd like me to cover off next. Take care, and I'll catch you on the next one.